Buongiorno bianconeri, ciao Juventini of the world and non-Juventini of the world. We go back with another watch-along and it is Côte d'Ivoire against Norway. Franck Kessié, actual target of Juventus against Alexandre Sorloth, ex-target, or maybe that it will rise again if we can't sign Kolo Muani. So we have two special players to observe, but pay attention also to Ulai, the one with the number 26, the phenomeno of la Côte d'Ivoire that played a fantastic game against Germany, against Curaçao, against Ecuador. Pay attention to Ulai Kessié, Diomandé, asked by Paris Saint-Germain. They have a beautiful team. Côte d'Ivoire has really a beautiful team. What about Norway? Well, they have a great, beautiful team. Offensively, Nusa, Holland, Sorloth. They have Ødegaard, Berge, Wolf, the one that is playing at Wolverhampton, of course. Hegem, Ayer, Pedersen, and in the goal, Nieland. So beautiful team for Norway, beautiful team for Côte d'Ivoire. It will be a spectacular game. Let's see. I am extremely curious to say hello to all the Juventini that we have here in the chat. Who is there? Saraz, Norway, rested their A-team last game. Indeed, and that's why they lost 4-1. Probably they would have lost anyway against one of the favorites, if not the mega favorite of the tournament. But surprises are always there, that you rest or that you don't rest. Yesterday, Germany eliminated, Netherlands eliminated, Japan eliminated. So we start already to eliminate some teams from the tournament. A tournament that sees the round of 32 to be completed, to actually continue today. It's one of the games that is quite difficult to predict in advance. A lot of people are believing Holland, so Norway will win. But on the other side, pay attention to Côte d'Ivoire. That is extremely impressive. For them, we saw them winning 2 games, again against Curaçao and against Ecuador. Difficult game. They won at the 90th minute. They lost against Germany that yesterday was eliminated. So let's see what will happen. And I must say that against Germany, they played really well. The teams are already lined up. We will hear their national anthem. The one of Côte d'Ivoire, the one of Norway. Buongiorno Omicidio, buongiorno Neven. What a game this could be. I agree. Ciao Serraz again. Ciao Neugash. Dloskin, I hope you are right. I don't know about what, but if you say so, I believe in you. Steph Kun is there. Buongiorno Stefani. Buongiorno Sachin. Orion 45. Sashko. Ciao to Raven. Buongiorno to La Vecchia Signora. Buongiorno to Stavros, to Davide Galeone, to Nino Sport, fratello mio. Fabione 45. The usual ones. The family is in the place and I can't be more happy about that. The game will start really soon, and that's also a beautiful news. You know it, for the World Cup we don't start 30 minutes in advance. What can I say? That it's Côte d'Ivoire that was second, that is playing against the second team as well of the other group, because it's second against seconds, which is sometimes a bit strange, but it is what it is at the moment. And also that is something that I wanted to tell you. We are on the channel with 43,967 Juventini of the world. If you didn't yet, it's the moment to like the video, to comment also during the game, which is important. Look, I have a feeling like that, I woke up like that, but without really certainties, that Côte d'Ivoire could possibly win today. Yesterday I said that Japan would have beaten Brazil. I was wrong with the goals first of Casemiro and then the second goal from Martinelli that answered the goal of Japan. It is what it is. Let's see if I will be right or wrong today. For the lineups, we start with the one of Côte d'Ivoire with Fofana into the goal. Doué, not Désiré, but it's the brother. Kusunu, Agbadou, Conan, Kessié, Sangaré, Ulai, Pepe, Boni, we know Boni, and Diomandé. Here they are showing us a 4-3-3, while if I go on SofaScore, they are showing us more a 4-1-4-1 with Boni, the only striker, with Diomandé and Nicolas Pepe on the wings. our Pepe, this is how he's called, Nicolas Pepe, that already scored in the tournament 2 goals like Holland, but Holland scored 4 goals in his personal tournament, and that's why we go to the lineups of Norway with Nyland into the goal. Pedersen for that 4-3-3, IVOIRE, Egem, Wolfe, Ødegaard, Berg, Surlot, Holland, and Nusa. I try to go with the maximum and best pronunciation as I can do. Germany played terribly? Absolutely, yes. I agree with that. Buongiorno, Junior Mas, Kessier, il presidente, il comandante, the one that is sending some messages to the Juventini of the world, especially there in the management of Juventus. So we'll speak about that. We'll see the performance against a big team. Will he shine again, yes or no, after his goal against Germany, which unfortunately was not enough because, yes, they opened the score, but then Germany was able to come back and to win that game. At the end, it didn't help because they are eliminated since yesterday. Allora, I want your favorite or the one that you are supporting. Who are you supporting? Who do you believe that will go through? Are you going with the beautiful surprise of Côte d'Ivoire with their really good players? Guys, if you are speaking about players of Côte d'Ivoire, on the bench, they have Elie Wahi from Frankfurt. They have Stade Reims from Diakité. They are playing starter with Ange Johan Boni from Inter, Villarreal, Nicolas Pepe, Guesson on the bench, Aston Villa, Amad Diallo from Manchester United, Parfait Diagon from Charleroi in Belgium. They have from Sunderland, Simon Adingra, Touré from Hoffenheim, and Diomande from Leipzig. Attention, because he could leave Leipzig to go to Paris Saint-Germain. They're speaking about crazy number for the young 19 years old player born on the 14th of November 2006. Venezuela will be the trio of referees with Jesus Valenzuela as the referee of today. And if we go to the details, if you want to know a bit more, we are playing in USA, in Arlington, in the AT&T Stadium today. Jesus Valenzuela with a 0.26 of red cards per game. 4.83 for the Yellows, the 33rd of the FIFA ranking. Côte d'Ivoire against the 31st of Norway ranking FIFA. Attention, a 33 against 31. It could be a balanced game. Number 1 for Fofana. Number 3, Conan. Number 20, Agbadou. 7 for Kozunu. 17, Doué, Guela. 18 for Sangaré. The captain, Franck Kessier. Il Presidente, Christ Inao Ulai with his number 26. 11 for Yann Diomande, 9 for Boni, and 19 for Nicolas Pepe. These are the starting 11 of La Côte d'Ivoire that you can see here. In a second, we will go to the team of Norway that we start immediately with Ørjan Nyland, with David Müller-Wolfe with his number 5, number 17 for Hegem, number 3, IVOIRE, number 16 for Pedersen, number 8 for Sander Berge. Attention, il café est cuit. Oh là là! Merci mon amour, il y a beaucoup, hein. Ooh la la, lot of coffee. I forgot. Berg, Ødegaard, Nusa, Holland, and Alexander Sorloth with his number 7. 4-2-1-3, 4-2-3-1 for Norway. That's what we will discover. Buongiorno Ciao Beppe, good to see you. Same. Even if I don't see you, I feel you. What do you think about the Farah sale? It depends how the Mercato will end. If we are able to take Sviar, I would understand it. If we are able to take Carnesecchi, I would understand it. If we don't take one of them, I will not understand it. And then maybe we will regret it. But I don't want too much to speak about that in the beginning of the game. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. You know how much I believe in... Why am I so... Wait. I'm waiting to understand, honestly. I really wait to understand. You know how much I care about the boy, how much I promised you that he would be big, and he is becoming big. That's a goalkeeper that could be 75 million euro, 60 million euro soon. So yes, we could have the 10% on resale, but it's not a lot, honestly. So at the moment, I want to wait a bit. I really want to wait a bit before giving my valid opinion about that. I'm just waiting, and the game has started with Côte d'Ivoire that kicked off the game. As you can see here, Côte d'Ivoire, that ball is far for a throw-in, something that we'll start to see more and more in football. The one that is kicking off the game, they don't keep the ball for really long. A lot of talks about the goalkeepers will come back in dead moments of the game. It starts to be warm again, and I forgot to put the fan off. Pay attention, because it's Norway that is totally dressed in white, that is attacking on the left side with the Nusa. Blocked. Another ball. This time for Berge. Berge tried to go. Blocked immediately from La Côte d'Ivoire. Nicolas Pepe giving a defensive support. Oh, Madonna. Muller Wolf, the number 5. That's going with the throw-in. Yeah, I forgot that it was warm, guys. I forgot, and on top of that, I took a mega long big coffee. It is what it is. Hegem, that is opening Nusa. Beautiful opening there on the left side of the field. But Côte d'Ivoire, with his number 7, was extremely fast. Kosunu, strange number for a center back. Kosunu, well known in Serie A, of course. Atalanta player. Odilon Kosunu. Leverkusen. Club Brugge. Hammarby, because he played in Sweden. So, he knows about the Nordic countries. Number 7 for Kosunu, Atalanta. But it's at the moment Norway that dictates the game with Sorloth. Unusual position for him with the national team, if we are used to see him as a center forward with Atletico Madrid and with his past teams. Well, we see him a bit more on the right side. Here, a bit more. No, totally on the right side in that 4-3-3 to give space to Erling Broad Haaland. 4 goals for him in his first World Cup. Pay attention, because they are going fast on the right side. Maybe that cross will arrive now into the box, and that's what is happening. Haaland! Ooh la 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 la! Ooh la la! The Nordic monster could have done better. I think that he could have done better with that first header. Today the people are in a sad mood. I understand you. After Dafara going to Parma, we already saw the first videos with him doing his medicals. I think there is a return of offside. No, says the referee. Yes, he says. Yeah, it was bad from Holland. Erling Broad Haaland, according to me, one of the strongest number 9 of the planet. Yeah, but he tried to go on the lower post. Lower far post. That's what he tried to do. Holland, but he forgot about Kosunu in the way. And they go with the right side of the field with Norway in ball possession. Pedersen that gave it in the back. Hegem again with Wolf that is waiting on the left side. Ignort. Ball back to IVOIRE. Hegem. They build from the back. Look at how high Norway is. They are nearly with all of them in the half of Côte d'Ivoire with a risky control there into the box. So who is watching the game on television? Who is interested in the game? Who didn't give up yet on the World Cup? Well, it's Côte d'Ivoire that didn't give up, because they are there running and trying their first attack. And they will win normally their first corner kick. No, says the referee, with Bonny that was tackled but deflected that ball once again after. A fantastic, beautiful tackle from IVOIRE. Beautiful recuperation from Christopher IVOIRE. Brentford, 28 years old player. And we know it, the Norway supporters that are making a bit the trend of that World Cup with the Fall Nusa whistled by the referee. Nusa also him, ex-Jupiler League. A lot of talents in the Belgian league. That's why I always say pay attention. Give a look at what is happening in Belgium, because a lot of time you can find cheaper deals, even if also Belgium starts to be expensive. Now, we saw with Milan going for de Ketelaere from Bruges. We saw it from Milan going for Yashari from Bruges. And when they went for Nusa Leipzig, they had to spend also to Bruges 21 million euro, which is reasonable for a player that is now already 32 million euro on transfer market. And they play there on the right side. Beautiful run from Pedersen. Pedersen that is waiting, looking for teammates so that he can cross that ball. He prefers to go into the back. Odegaard giving some support, losing that ball. Beautifully defended by Conan. Ball goes out, ball Côte d'Ivoire. Les éléphants. The elephants. That's the nickname of the team dressed in orange. Hopefully for them, they will not have the same destiny as the one dressed in orange yesterday. A bit of difficulty to build up from the team coached by Emerse Faye. I never said that Beppe is that VR is a done deal. Don't lie. Don't spread false information. I made a beautiful video with all the explanations. I never said that it was a done deal. And Ordones will be a next one that will cost a lot of money. Indeed. Neugash. Beautiful from Pepe. Nicolas Pepe, that at a certain moment a few years ago was also linked to Juve. Yeah, Bianconeri is asking if we can take a picture together in Basel. Of course. Pay attention, a beautiful cross. Oh, that header. Oh, he was jumping high, Diomande. What a beautiful jump for Diomande, but it's still ball possession for the Elephants with Franck Essier. If we can take a picture, absolutely yes. You know it. €5 for pictures. €10 for picture with a smile. But I do. If you have cash, we do that. You know that this is pay attention because Côte d'Ivoire is attacking here with Nicolas Pepe on that left side. Attention at that ball. Ooh la la. Corner kick, Côte d'Ivoire. You know that this is a joke that I always say to the people when we meet. It's my boomer joke. And I always say, like, when they ask, oh, can we take a selfie together? Can we take a picture together? I always say to the people, yeah, of course, it's €5. And the people, some people, they know immediately it's a joke. Some people are really like, is he serious or not? I always, it's always quite funny to see the reaction of the people when I say that. Corner kick, Côte d'Ivoire. But Akrepi, don't spoil then. If you are ahead of me, don't spoil. Please. Corner kick that goes on the second post. It's a far one. They go with the header. They are strong. Franck Essier deflected that. It was unfortunately not enough to go on target. Totally. Virgola del pallone that goes in goal keep. Daniel White, 709, member for 46 months. European teams being cooked in this World Cup. Well, there was something that I said about the temperatures, the humidity. I said the European teams at the end, they are used to it. Of course, it's not the best to play, but they are used to it. And look at what happened in '94 also in USA. Well, looks like they have a bit of difficulties, but we must also admit, I don't know if it's the European teams that lower their level or if it's actually the other national teams with all the players that are going in a lot of other teams. Look at, guys, if you go to the Côte d'Ivoire randomly, Strasbourg, Atalanta, Besiktas, Nottingham Forest, you have Leipzig, Inter, Villarreal, So, that's just Cote d'Ivoire randomly taken, but how many of the non-European teams are sending all their players in the big leagues, in Premier League, in Bundesliga, in La Liga, in Serie A, in Liga? A lot of them. So the level of these players, they are increasing, and then you have a lot of national teams as well that started to invest, like Morocco, for example. So yeah, I don't know if it's really Europe that is being cooked because they are not at the level anymore, or because global football, like global world, is starting to increase. Attention to Nusa, Sorrot is opening, and a missed pass here. It was not Sorrot, it was Ødegaard that tried to find Erling Haaland, that we didn't mention yet here today. But you know what happened, and that we didn't mention yet as well? It's Bianconeri team that offered 5 memberships to the people that are watching today the channel. Race 502, Roberto Bondi, Black Celebration 72, The Grim 9128, and Leo Erka 1DI all received a membership. Grande thank you, Bianconeri team. Is it because your name is Tim? Or it's because you're referring to how Serie A was called back then before changing their name, Serie A Team, in the past? Westerman is saying 5 hours, TikTok, TikTok, TikTok. Are you waiting for a big entry like Sviar, for example, today? Your name is Tim. Bravo. Tim. Yeah, but you know that I don't know from what country you are, Tim. You probably already told me, but I don't know. Now it's called indeed Serie A Marotta League. Conan. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. A bit too strong, a bit too much power. A bit too much power there. That ball goes in, goal kick. Ciao Beppe and everyone to Don Simon Akrepi. Italy is a very small team now, smaller than Bosnia and Macedonia and Sweden. It's true. It's true. It's absolutely true. If you don't qualify, you don't qualify. Huh? Wolf. Let's check the referee, Venezuelan referee, gave advantage to Nusa. Ball recuperated. It's a solid team, a physical team, the one of Cote d'Ivoire. Norway is exactly the same. Huh? So we will see some beautiful duels there everywhere on the pitch. Sorlot with his control is taking his velocity, but beautifully blocked by Ulai. What a fantastic block. And I can tell you there is a difference in terms of height and muscles. But Ulai, with a fantastic timing, taking the ball away from Alexander Sorlot. Kusuno. And that ball goes between the line. Beautiful control. Oh la 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 la. Boni, with a missed control, he was offside. Huh? We play. Pedersen to Nyland, the goalkeeper. Number 1 goalkeeper from Sevilla. Orion Holland, Nyland, number 35. Age 35. And sometimes I'm saying stupid things, guys. You have to live with it. Twitter Beppe, Twitter Beppe, Twitter Beppe. What is happening on Twitter? You don't want me to watch the game and to comment the game, right? You want me to watch... Michele De Blasi, is that the tweet? L'offerta fatta qualche giorno fa, non mi risolve stanotte, anzi dalla Juventus per sviare di 42 più 5, dalla Roma è arrivato il no categorico dai Friedkin. So the offer of Juve for Sviar, that has been done not yesterday night, like reported, but actually a few days ago, reported by Michele De Blasi, is 42 plus 5 of bonus. Roma is saying no, 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 no. This is the last information about the Sviar case. Diomande that fell on the ground, but able actually to run fast and to take a corner kick. Beautifully. Beautiful. I received 100 messages. Basta. Oh, calma, calma, calma. Oh, I can't follow with all that. Corner kick, Diomande. Into the box. Ooh. Ball deflected by Sorlotin. You can count on his centimeters. And another cross. There is nobody but Diomande was fast. Oh la la, he's fast. Look at how he anticipated everyone. Velocity, crazy velocity. Beppe, Fabione 45. Why? Perché we sell the Fara without buyback? I don't understand it. Look, first reaction, shock, because I was expecting a buyback clause. Recompra, as we know it in Spanish. Why? I said it in the intro, probably you were not there, Fabione, but to me, at the moment, it makes no sense. Except of financial. Because you know that we must do the 13 millions, etc. We know that. But it's strange to sell for 6 million euro only a beautiful promise as Dafara, because this is something that we will not change now. Fantastic goalkeeper. So 6 million plus 10% on resale, it's really not a lot. Especially if there is no buyback clause, then there can be a verbal promise that you can be the first one to go on the player. But what is verbal today, tomorrow is not, if it's not written on paper. So pay attention to these verbal promises, which I never believe in. But it could make sense if you take a Sviar or a Carnesecchi. It makes sense because you went for a player that is young, that will have 10 years at the club, in theory. Then it makes sense because you block actually the space for the next 5-10 years to Dafara, and you were forced to cash in as soon as possible. And because Genoa, the goalkeeper, was not sure to go there, they were not 100% sure to go for the player, definitely. It would make sense because of a rush moment that you go for him. But I hope it's not a Giuntoli technique of Huijsen gone, and then you regret it. Pay attention, because it's Côte d'Ivoire that is pushing. Now the game starts to be beautiful. Attention, a beautiful triangle there. The ball stays in for a second. No, says the referee. Côte d'Ivoire is starting to be a bit more dynamic. So to me, it depends. If you present me this night, tomorrow, I don't know when, Sviar or Carnesecchi, young goalkeepers, a bit older, of course, than Dafara, I tell you, yes, it makes sense. Unfortunately, we needed money. It's a goalkeeper that we don't want to make false promises. I can understand it. Not happy, but I can understand it. And because you were in a rush, you were not able to find a better deal, except of Cherubini, that is a friend of the club, that is guaranteeing you the money immediately. Otherwise, it will be difficult for me to justify it. I tell you the truth. No, we have the entire summer, but if it's not today, it will not happen anymore. For what reason? Because it's today that Roma has a huge, big rush in doing a big plusvalenza. There's been about 50 million euro of plusvalenza to do, something like that. If they don't do it today, that means that they find an agreement with UEFA, and probably they're already speaking about a blocked mercato potentially in the month of January. Who knows, maybe even longer. So yeah, it's basically it's today or not. Ayer Hegem, and they open on the left side for Wolf, that is quite offensively, and that ball goes for the first time to Sorlot opens. Wolf with a cross that has been deflected. First corner kick for Norway as well. Two corner kicks, as you can see, for Côte d'Ivoire. One now. Oh, they didn't count it? I didn't pay attention. I was looking for on something else. And we play. Grazie, Gers. Diomande on the ball. Oh, that was a beautiful dribble attention with a shot! Oh, le petit filet! From Conan. Beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. The beautiful dribble on Pedersen. And then a shot that was not on target. Goalkeeper was there, I think, anyway, if we would have been on target. Yeah, it was easy for the goalkeeper. Ball not on target, but beautiful. I tell you, to me, at the moment, tell me what you think. Côte d'Ivoire is doing a bit better. So, breaking news for the Juventini that are watching and that are looking. Breaking news, there is a 6 million of fine for the last 3 years, not considering 25, 26, but the 2 years of June to the end of the year before. So this is not something that you can blame on Comoli. That's not something that you can blame on the non-qualification to Champions League, at least not this one. 6 million euro fine and potentially 14 million euro more if we don't reach the objectives. And this is why Juve is forced to pay attention to that financial fair play. But I thought it could have been worse. I take it. No problem. No problem. Let me check. So pay attention. We have a settlement agreement for 3 years. We must come back in the parameters in season 28-29. 6 million. We have to pay 14 million if we don't reach them. And Juventus, that they communicated that we think that we will be able to reach these objectives. Oof, what a fall. What a fall on Diomande. And did you see the velocity, how fast it was? Ødegaard with a big, huge fall. That should have deserved a yellow, huh? And that's what Sangare is asking for. Look at how that speed is. Oh, he goes on him, huh? He goes on him, Wolf. But look at how they totally forgot. Nusa forgot about the running behind the ball. Yeah, could be worse. We were expecting a fine, huh? Tranquilli. Cooling break. No, hydration break. It's over. Cooling break doesn't exist anymore. It's cooling break. So how do we judge the first 23 minutes of the game? Will Pucca leave? Well, it depends on Genoa. It depends on Genoa if there we are able to find an agreement. You know that we are speaking about Ecator. You know that we are speaking about Pucca into that deal as well. For the Fara, I'm sad. I tell you the truth. Regardless of everything, if it's a player that will not wear Juve's shirt in the future, I would be really sad. Because I really believe in him. Then, of course, being sad, if you find me the best goalkeeper of the world for the next 10 years, I will forget about it. If not, then I will always go back to we sold the Fara. You know how it goes, especially for 6 million euro. Then you tell me Beppe never played a single minute in Serie A. How much did you want to sell him? Well, I would have loved not to sell him, but to find a deal like we found with Avellino. About Ecator, I think it's a smart deal if you go for a third striker. Could even be that you take him and did you leave him on loan to Genoa for one more season, depend what you can find there. But I think it's also fine to go for these Italian young players. We want to go for the potential number 9s of Italy of the future to be there present. If you don't do it today, you will not be able to do it anymore in the future. So it makes totally sense then. Of course, depends always how you will complete it. Now, there is one name that we didn't mention and that maybe it's worth mentioning in that Dafara deal. I would not be surprised if in the next coming weeks we will start to hear Pellegrino with more insistence. With more and more insistent. One second, guys. I'm back. Yeah, Pellegrino, pay attention. Pay attention to Pellegrino from Parma. I would not be surprised. Diomande. And he enters the box with a beautiful cross. Attenzione, Pepe! Ooh, no, there you need to go on goal. Oh, there you need to go on target. He was too altruist. There you need to think about yourself. You need to go on target. Look at what Diomande is doing. Look at all that work. He's alone. There you don't need to put it back. There you need to bam. Crazy 4-1 that is called Pepe Power. That's his nickname, Pepe Power. Well, that was I was expecting a power shot. It didn't happen. Dai, corner kick Pepe. Nicola Pepe. In the box, that ball stays there. Well, we can see it. Côte d'Ivoire much more into the game than Norway at the moment. It's another cross on again at the second post. There is a possibility for Diamante. No! They are not able to control. They are not able to control. It was Franck Kessier. And the ball stays there, recuperated by Norway. Nusa. Ooh, Odegaard. There is no foul. There is absolutely no foul, but it's still ball Norway for a second. Francestier. Il Presidente that is opening on the right side. Now it's a counter-attack for Côte d'Ivoire. Oh, look how they are fast with Nicolas Pepe. One of his best skills, that velocity. Oh, beautiful dribble. Oh, beautiful dribble. Exterior of the foot. There is nobody. But they win a corner kick. Another one. Wow, 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 wow. I agree. I agree. I would like Ekator. Yeah, but Then it depends. Would you be happy, guys, if we have 3 strikers in our team? Colomwani, Pellegrino, and Ekator. Or you say, Beppe, oh, we are Juve, don't accept mediocrity. Across for Diomande, and that ball stays there. Another corner kick. They are good, huh? Then it means nothing, huh? But yeah, for what they are showing, they are doing it really, really, really well as we speak. And another corner kick. And that ball goes again into the box. Depends how will they play. I don't know. Ask Spalletti. The only thing that I can tell you is that Juve was really serious on the player, is really serious on the player. 45 million euro, boom, boom, cash. But Gasperini is doing difficult. Yeah, but I want the player. I want the player. Don't let him go. And I brought you in Champions League. You cannot do that to me. And if we start without our best goalkeeper, what will we do? And you cannot count on that. And how can we repeat? And this and this. So he's putting a lot of pressure on the management to not sell Zviar, which I can understand in a way. No, it's not about interested in FC, guys. We need at a certain moment also to respect what we are trying to do, because if a few days ago a lot of people were mocking in interested in FC, we went for the player. We offered a lot of money. That would be extremely easy for us to say, no, but just splash 12 million euro for El Dibu Martinez and you're happy. No, you've tried, but then at the end, it's not only about trying, it's also to have the openness from the other side. And I can tell you that Gasperini against, and then the second thing, not only Gasperini, but also the agent of Zviar is asking a lot of bonuses. Asking a lot of bonuses, which makes it even more difficult. Would have been beautiful, huh? Zviar to Juve, Dibu Martinez to Roma, Di Gregorio to Atalanta, or wherever. And we have a counter-attack, another one. Oh, attention, because that's beautiful. Oh, they go fast. Oh, they go fast. They're already in the box, and they will have another corner kick. Oh, but they are lethal, huh? Côte d'Ivoire is extremely lethal on these counter-attacks. Look at that. Look at how fast they are. They are taking that ball running. I love it. Boni. Not at the level, huh? Yeah, no, but I agree with you. But wait, let's see who the goalkeeper will be, and then we will be able to judge. Diomande, oh, that was a different one on the ground, and maybe another attempt. Look at that ball to Ulai. Ulai, keep that ball. He fell asleep. He forgot about the ball. Luckily, mamma mia, these dribbles. Kusunu, and here, Kessier, that will win another corner kick. No, but I say you, huh? I said it immediately. If you sell Zafara, you bring me Sviar, Carnesecchi, I don't care about the formula, whatever, it's one thing. If you don't, then it's another story. Of course. But no, when I'm saying interested, no. Interest is I am interested, that's it. Then you have another step. Which is I am interested in the player. I know that you have a weakness spot. We play on that weakness spot. We make you an extremely valid offer. Take it or leave it. Oh, the club says no. He says no. Huh? Yeah, but it makes no sense to say that. We have been waiting for 6 years. 6 years now. It will be 7. It makes no sense to say that. What does it mean? I have been waiting for 6 years. Maybe you will wait 10 years. Like the other clubs waited for 10 years when we were winning Scudetti after Scudetto. It's a cycle. It's a cycle that is difficult for our own mistakes, but also because we have been punished, as I told you, with a Champions League that has, sorry, a Champions League qualification that has been taken away from us. We are paying for the Super League. We are playing for strange plus Valenza cases. We are paying for 9 years of victories, like we paid for being too strong in 2006. That's the reality. Then, on top of that, COVID didn't help. We are paying for actually Serie A not being able to grow. Because if Serie A would have done their job, probably today we would never have had the need to go for a Cristiano Ronaldo before COVID. So it's a lot of things. And it's not only because of the other ones, it's also because of us, especially because of us. So, yeah, we are going backwards because it's more and more difficult. It's a reality. And then on top of that, you try to recuperate and you do bad choices that are lethal. If you take a Douglas Luiz and he doesn't perform, pay attention with the header of Holland, and he doesn't perform for you, it's like a knife here. If you're triply, if you take a Nico Gonzalez, a Douglas Luiz, a Côte, and all of them are not performing at the same time, well, when you tout that these were certainties that would bring Juve immediately to the top, and it doesn't work, well, on top of a season where it's not working, you drag them for multiple years. It's difficult. It's really difficult. I will continue to say, I believed in the project of Damien Comolli. Guys. You like it or you don't like it. I really believed in that. Then if you want to do up and down. I believed in it. We will never know. Let's see now. Hopefully Carnevali will do well. Why am I saying that? Because we go back in always the same thing. We go back in year zero. And what will we say now? But he came back, he arrived, and he didn't have the time to prepare. Attention to Nusa, that is opening on the right side. And a long shot from Odegaard blocked by the defense. No, so the thing is, but again, finding excuses, but the CEO, the sporting director, they arrive in the middle of the season where Mercato strategies were not his own, and we start again from scratch, and he needs to understand the club, and he needs to understand the DNA, and he needs to form his team, and he needs to check what is already ongoing and not. I really wanted to avoid that as much as I could. So it's not about Carnevali or not Carnevali, it's about the situation. Yeah, mismanagement, but for what reason mismanagement? But anyway, let me focus on my game, guys. Oh, you're making me angry for things that I explained here every day. 365 days. Oh! Nusa! Quel goal! What a goal of Nusa! Taking Norway to take the lead in the AT&T Stadium. What a goal of Nusa! Antonio Nusa, 21 million euro from Leipzig to Bruges. They secured a fantastic player that is scoring his first goal in the tournament, his first ever World Cup goal. What a moment to do it here in USA, Arlington. Control with his left. He's taking his men, little spaces, checks the goal, target the goal. He doesn't think. Rotation of the ball that goes where the goalkeeper can't go. Wow! What a beautiful goal. I think that the ball is still spinning as we speak. Antonio Uno Nusa. probably not really 100% deserved, because it was, yes, an open game with a bit more of Côte d'Ivoire, if not a lot more, as you can see in the momentum. They missed a lot. They had a lot more chances. They weren't able to secure it. You know what football says. If you can't do it, well, the other ones, they will not wait. And they will do it for you. Antonio Nusa, first goal. And what a goal to present yourself in the World Cup. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The 32 million euro, I tell you, tomorrow you go on transfer market, you will see that they will have a total different value. Norway that is playing with their third kit. You know that also one of the special things of this World Cup, we continue to increase the quantity of kits. So after the red and blue, after the total black today, they play in total white. Oh, and now they are in a moment where they believe that everything can happen. And Norway, another cross. Pay attention to. Oh, Land saved on the line, and he's blowing all the air that he has inside of him. There is absolutely no offside. Look at that. Sangaré out of nowhere to actually keep that game open. To keep that game open. The goalkeeper was there as well. Wow. Corner kick Norway. And they are pushing before going to the locker room. Corner kick into the box. Oh la la, mais c'est pas possible. Sorloth with a miss. He didn't score yet in the tournament. He was about to do it. Look at how he's unmarking himself. Going in the back. Chapeau. Chapeau. Attenzione! Because Takeshi yesterday beating the Netherlands at the penalties is offering 10 memberships to the people here in the chat. Marco Forte, Gitesh, Mahmoud, Tom, KSD, Gigione, il magico Gatte Ciccione. Boned up, Mac, Mickey, Paolo Gianti. Yeah, I knew it that you wanted to celebrate the qualification of Morocco, Takeshi. I knew it. Don't tell me. I told you about Sorloth. Now Vincenzo is saying, Beppe, you are always right. Dusan 2.0. I told you don't believe me. I'm happy that we don't hear about his name anymore. Nusa that is giving it back. Attention, because now it's a counter-attack with Boni. Boni that is going alone against 4. That ball stays there for a second, deflected. Will they go back? Yes, they go. And that's a beautiful one from Ulai. That ball stays there for a second. Another corner kick. Will they this time be able to do something or not? Let us check. I want a goal of Côte d'Ivoire because they deserve it. But I never doubted about Morocco. There were some people that said, but this time, the Netherlands, they have a beautiful team that can win the World Cup. You know what was my answer? Like every 4 years. Everyone is always saying that. And then Diomande with a cross. This one was too easy for the goalkeeper. Nilan to punch it away. That ball goes back in the feet of Conan. Conan that is playing a really beautiful game, I must say. Diomande between the lines. That ball goes into the box. A box that will see a shot more than a cross. They are asking for a corner kick. And I think that they will receive it. Let's see. Il Presidente is asking for it and he's receiving it. Yeah, football is changing, Takeshi. Beautiful investment of Morocco, and Koeman stressed. It's true. I watched it, I watched it until 6 a.m. in the morning. Nicola Pepe, Pepe Power. Again, another attempt. It's, I don't know how many corner kicks. I stopped counting them because I think it's already the 10th for Côte d'Ivoire. They go with his left foot. Attention that the ball goes in the box. Pulling the shirt is, I think he faked a bit. Nusa on the ground. Ball Côte d'Ivoire. Let's see how many minutes they will give more. Probably 4 minutes. 3 minutes for the hydration break and 1 minute for that goal celebration. There is nothing, says the referee. Let me check. Oh. Yeah, but it's light. It's light. Die. Oh, I didn't. Bravo to Kloskin. That is saying, Beppe, you forgot to change the score. Four minutes, as said, but pay attention because now it's a Côte d'Ivoire that tries, huh? Opening on the right side. There is a foul. And I want that yellow card to be shown. Yellow card. Tunusa. Yeah, that's a yellow. Look at the foot is extremely high, huh? Nicolas Pepe is taking all of them, huh? He's taking all the set pieces on that side of the field. Nicolas Pepe. And he goes into the box. Second post. That ball goes on the header. Wide. Will it be another corner kick? No. Hey, that was a corner kick. That should have been a corner kick. It's actually Sorlot that is deflecting it. That ball goes on Sorlot. To me, should be corner kick. Gazzetta is gazzetting. Did you see that today they stilled La Bagarre? Did you see that? I'm a bit stressed. I don't know why. I'm always checking. You never know. I think it's over for Zviar. I just asked information. I want to know if something is happening today. Stay with me. I will tell you. I asked. Who is impersonating me? Or am I impersonating someone? Ah, you mean from Gazzetta still? Yeah. What do they want, Gazzetta with Bastoni? I know that Real Madrid asked some info. Apparently, that's what they say. But I don't know, guys. Or is it on their site? I don't know where it is. Ah, here. How is it possible? What did they do? Did you see, guys? I didn't know that it's halftime. So we stopped the chrono with a 1-0 for Norway. A bit against the game, but mamma mia, this is disgusting. Inter, I want to be extremely cautious with that. You know that these are the things that I take really seriously, and I don't like to speculate and to go with these kind of things here on the channel. I don't like that. But the title of Gazzetta dello Sport immediately, the first thing I didn't know about it was is Inter Bastoni investigating for I don't know how you translate that. Underage. Yeah, you can translate yourself. I don't like that. The player involved in the escort investigations of Milano. But it's not about Gazzetta, guys. This is not the joke. This is not the joke. This is not it's not could be. If it's could be, then you say, what is Gazzetta doing? Is it because they heard the voice of Real Madrid? But here it's not about could be. Here apparently they are saying he is investigated, and I can tell you that a few weeks ago or a few months ago, when the escort thing came out there of Milano, his name was mentioned a few times, not like that, but because he would have been with a 17 years old girl. So pay attention when he could have. I always say could have. Is investigated because in this kind of escort milieu, whatever, could have gone with a 17 years old escort. I have no idea, guys. But it's guys, it's not Gazzetta dello Sport. It's this time, that I would love to go against them, but this time I cannot say it Gazzetta dello Sport. They're reporting the news that is official. He is under the investigation, so they are forced to say it. What can they do? Allora, Anthony, ciao Just, non so se sono io, ma ti sento basso se ho il volume massimo. Aspetta, fammi vedere. Guys, are you hearing me low, or it was just a moment where I was speaking a bit lower? Because there is a question in the chat from Anthony that is saying, Beppe, are you speaking low, or do I hear you low? To me, I think it's the same, no? Maybe the microphone is a bit further away. Normal, eh? Yeah, I think it's okay. But maybe I was for a second speaking a bit lower. I don't know. What a goal of Nusa! What a goal of fantastic goal of Nusa. Fantastic goal of Nusa. So no, for the article of Gazzetta, guys, it's not. I would love to blame them finger point, but there. Yeah, fantastic goal, Vincenzo. Fantastic goal. Really. Let me check. Well, the day that there are news about him, Real Madrid. It's a news from Repubblica, guys. Huh? So it's not Gazzetta. He will be listened. So he's investigating. Investigated doesn't mean he's accused yet. No, I'm seeing it with real. I don't want to make jokes about these kind of things. I don't want to start because Inter or not Inter, for me it should be like this for every player from whatever, or for every human being from whatever team you are. It's not because you support Juve that now. No. Do I like Bastoni? No. Do I think that it's a great human being? No. Do I think that karma should be harsh against him for what happened with the Kalulu, and especially the days after, and that he was seen as the victim, and actually they wanted to give him, you remember, a trophy for the fair play of the year or whatever. I have been totally against all these kind of things, to the victimization of Bastoni, changing the narrative, saying that he said sorry. He never said sorry for what he did with the Kalulu thing, but that's a sporting side that we can go for. Now here we are speaking about extremely harsh accusations. Let's see if confirmed, and if he did things like every human being, he should pay for it. But that doesn't mean that we are speaking about the color of the shirt. Inter, Juve, Milan, Real Madrid, Manchester United, Arsenal, or Strasbourg, we don't care. These kind of things, if you did something wrong in life, that you're a football player, politician, or a normal human being like me, like you, if you do something wrong, you pay for it, no? You should pay for it. But let's see. Let's see. Wait, because I received a message. Guys, give me a break because I received some messages. I would love to report them to you if you want, but give me a moment. I come back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Focusing on the second half of Côte d'Ivoire. 0, Norway 1. That's important. I'm muted. No, I should not be muted. You hear me? Can someone confirm me that you hear me? What? Yes. You hear me. Of course you hear me. Bravo. Thank you, guys. But the news, guys, the news is difficult. Stop the dream. Stop dreaming. We tried. They closed the door. Gasperini won. And Como is closing for Liberali. So the news that are coming are not really the most beautiful ones. And at halftime, and sometimes you go away, you come full of enthusiasm and you're happy and fantastic and great and top. Sometimes you come back and the news are not great. Sorry, guys. Chiello is laughing. Vicario is in the airport. Caselle. No Daffara, no Sviar, no Liberali. It's a bad day. It's a bad day. It's a bad day. Yeah, because if you don't go for Sviar today, it was an impossible dream that you try for. You show ambition because you show ambition that you don't want to go for players like Vicario, Meret, these kind of types of players. So you can take it as a positive news. Juve really want to go for a top goalkeeper, and they believe in even if it didn't work for Sviar, maybe you can try for Carnesecchi. At least you have the intentions. But if in the same day you try, it doesn't work, and on top of that you sell Daffara without buyback clause, then it starts to be difficult to digest for Juventini. It starts to be difficult to digest. And then you see that you are trying to survive in selling, even underselling some prospect. Then you can discuss about, yes, but was Daffara today a player that you could sell for 25 million euro? No. But then the question is, were you forced to sell him for only 6 million euro? You know what I mean? I will not lie about it, and that's what I tell you. That's what I tell you. Pay attention. I'm waiting for the start of the game so that I can put the chrono on. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. We start. We start with the second half of Côte d'Ivoire 0. Juve. Côte d'Ivoire 0, Norway 1. Let me forget about that Mercato because I'm not happy at all. No, but you realize that yeah, you have maybe the ambition, but you cannot do anything. That you undersell a goalkeeper for 6 million euro. If you were in strong conditions, you would have loaned him out to whoever. But Bologna is not able to pay 10 million euro 15 million euro for Miretti. Nobody's arriving with an offer for Cambiaso. Nobody's arriving with a clause of Gleison Bremer, which show you how much deficit we have in a lot of our team. That is a lot of time overrated by a lot of people. We arrived 6th, and this team will probably be for 80% the same. Let's see. Look, I said a few days ago, for people that were watching and listening, I told you one thing. under-promising, over-performing. So I will not promise big things. What I told you was the reality. We tried for Sviar. Did I promise that he will come? No. Now, let's see how it will end. Will we go back on Dibu Martinez? Hopefully. Will we try again? I don't know. Let's see. Anyway, now I want to focus on Côte d'Ivoire, Norway, with a sad face. Pissed off. Mercato is long. Let's see what Carnevale will be able to build. No, but if we have 45 for Charlotte, wait. If we have 45 for Gerard, why don't we have 60 for Carnasek? But it's not really like that you have to count. You have to count in how much it impact in a year. Sviar had the decreto crescita, which means that his salary was even beneficial in terms of Italian taxes. You were able to split it over 5 years, the value of the player. So at the end, it was not even that expensive to sign Sviar in terms of impact on a year. 60 million for Carnesecchi, that has a higher salary if it comes to Juve. It is a lot, is impacting you. And the problem is that you have zero margin to negotiate with Atalanta, because they already did their job in selling Lukman, Ederson, Palestra. So Roma was in a rush, was in a need, and they decided not to do it. Atalanta is absolutely not in a rush or in a need. They don't need to sell. So it's extremely difficult. Pay attention to Nicola Pepe that is entering the box. He tries to go on the right side. He will be forced to give that ball back, and that's what he's doing with a cross on the second post, beautifully done and deflected by the goalkeeper for an instant, because it goes again to Conan, that is doing, to me, a fantastic, beautiful game. Diomande between two. Oh, beautiful, that vision, but unfortunately, it will not do anything more than just giving them an endless other corner kick. They will have to go on target, guys, otherwise they will not be able to equalize the game. I don't know how many corner kicks they had, Côte d'Ivoire, more than 10, that's a fact, but at the moment it's not working. The strategy of corner kicks, it's not working. Kosunu against the goalkeeper. When it starts like that, usually it's not a good sign, because usually then a few seconds later the referee will find a contact. You know, if you touch the goalkeeper in the small box, it's problematic. Diomande is asking, can I go or not? It was touching the white line anyway. We play. Ball into the box. Deflected already. Ball in the air. Beautiful duel there. Holland winning it. Ball Côte d'Ivoire. 5 minutes already gone in that first half. I understand that. A lot of angry Juventini, like I am at the moment. Long ball into the box. Pay attention. Ball stays there for a second. It's Norway that tried to catch it, but at the moment it's a pressing from Côte d'Ivoire. Neven wants to end the season yet before starting it. And another corner kick. And indeed, they don't care about giving corner kicks, because or it was a throw-in this time, but they don't care. Corner kicks, throw-in, they give the ball because they know that they are not really dangerous. Côte d'Ivoire. with already 10 corner kicks against 2 of Norway. Didn't pay off. Yeah, but that player, Conan, chapeau, huh? With a cross. Oh, that was a beautiful one. Where is he playing? Conan, do you know that player, guys? I don't know about that player. Guilain Conan plays at Gil Vicente. 30 years old. That's the typical one tournament player. But beautiful tournament so far. 30 apps in the Portuguese Super League, Liga Portugal. Yeah, but it's an offensive left winger. Jan, 3 months as a member on the channel. Grande Jan. Beppe, would you consider another goalkeeper with something to prove? Barca are very motivated to move Ter Stegen. I didn't hear anything about Ter Stegen. Nah, you need to go. You need to go for El Dibu Martinez. And I would not be even sad about Dibu Martinez. I like Dibu Martinez, of course. But I would have. My strategy was simple. Dibu Martinez with 2 years of Dafara in Serie A, and then you have a goalkeeper that is ready. A young goalkeeper is ready. If you don't go for that option, you go for option B, which is maybe even better. Huh? You go for a player a la Carnesecchi, a goalkeeper a la Sviar, and then you can even sell Dafara, no regrets. Goalkeeper, it's a difficult position because you have only one. Now, going for other goalkeepers, I don't know, pay attention to Norway that will try with their counter-attack. They go, they push, they will go with a shot from the distance, maybe, or they got waited a bit too long. Nusa waited also too long. That cross goes to the second post. There was nobody anymore. There was absolutely nobody anymore. And also confirmation from Nico Schira. Despite interest of Juventus and Chelsea, Roma is not considering Miles Viar as transferable. They have already turned down rich bids for the goalkeeper. So as I told you, when I came back like 10 minutes ago from my hydration break, I said give up on the dream. Bravo, Nicolas Pepe with a beautiful control with his chest. He's entering the box. Ball with a shot that is still there. Oh, what a save of the goalkeeper. Oh, super save of Nyland. Super save of Nyland. Oh. Chapeau. Chapeau, what a save. Oh, what a fantastic save. Firstly, Hagen that was not able to deflect it really well, and then Nicolas Pepe with first a shot, and he went on the goalkeeper. Beautiful save of Nyland. Holland. Not a lot of chances for Holland so far, but pay attention because now we're giving a fantastic, beautiful assist there. Receiving that ball back. No, they are asking for a handball. No, says the referee. We continue to play. Die Côte d'Ivoire. You deserve at least the equalizer. Sangaré in the back. And they play with Agbadou. Conan. Franck Kessier. Yeah, but Jan, it's not like that you need to see it. It's about how much it will cost. If you're looking at, give me the salary of Ter Stegen, for example. It's not about how much you pay. It's how much it impacts. Cross. Nicolas Pepe with beautiful controls into that box. Oh, that was really beautifully played. With Bonny. Marc-André Ter Stegen. is earning. I don't know how much he's earning because he was on loan to Girona. Here they're saying 5 million gross. He has a 7.5 plus 2 of bonus. Guys, that's the problem. That's the problem. Huge big salaries. 7.5 net salary plus 2. So we are speaking about a 15 plus bonus to pay. Guys. And that impacts your books a lot. On top of that, because he still has a contract with Barça. Anyway. Ødegaard. Oh, captain, my captain. Oh, captain, my captain. That will go with a beautiful free kick. After the assist, can he do it again? Right hand in the air. Looking at all the players in the box. They're all there. Sorrot, Holland. That ball goes there into the box. In the hands. In the hands of Fofana. And now a counter-attack from Côte d'Ivoire. Ulai, fantastic vision. What a player for Conan. Conan, about to enter the box. Will he do it? Corner kick, 11. Chapeau, hein, Ulai. Well, this is the kind of player that I would love to take. Christina Ulai, Fenerbahce. And they play quite fast. Diomande, Ulai. And the cross arrives. No, it doesn't arrive. Has been blocked by Nusa. They will have another attempt again. Ulai. Christina Ulai. Trabzonspor player. Diomande. We're expecting from him also a goal a la Nusa. A shot from the distance. Ooh la 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 la. Third level of the stadium. AT&T. But it's more equal. That second half is more equal than the first one, where we saw clearly that Côte d'Ivoire was dominating for long parts of the game. But they're doing a bit the same here. Buongiorno, Fibix. Who are you supporting now that it's over with the Netherlands? Hup, 2030. Ødegaard. Pedersen. We are not able to find Holland. They cannot find Holland at the moment. Not involved at all. With 3 attempts. 13 touches only after 60 minutes of football. Ødegaard. But you know it. When you will find him, that can be dangerous. Fully neutral made a team with the most exciting play style win. Anthony Schifano. Why do we lose Liberali to Como? Because they were faster, they were more convinced, they didn't try to find any deal. They go, they take, they sign, and they probably offered him, I don't know the details, but because they need to have Italian players into their roster, probably they offered him to let him grow in the roster with some possibilities to play sometimes, which for him is of course attractive because he's with the first team that is also playing Champions League, while Juve maybe they were offering, I don't know, signing him, sending him on loan to Sassuolo. I don't know. Is it because Como wants, or it's because Como, because of the UEFA list that where you need to have some Italian players as well, or formed in Italy. They are doing it because for their own benefit of the lists. I don't know. Let's see next year if he will regret it because he's never playing, or if he did a good choice. Let's see. Oh, that ball goes into the box. Beautifully done. Ooh, la, 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 la. And it's not over because they continue to play and they continue to push. Côte d'Ivoire with Conan. And again, that ball goes to Franck Essier. Opens on the right side. Nicolas Pepe, one of the most active ones there. Prefers to go in the middle. Ah, it was a bit low. Slow, Sangaré. Diomande against 2-3. That ball has been effective. That was really dangerous because if he's not deflecting it good as well enough, it goes into the goal. Impressed by a lot of these players. Ulai out, Amad Diallo in, we didn't mention it, and IVOIRE as well with Boni out. They are looking to equalize. They must do it. They have 30 minutes to do it. Will it be now? Let's follow it closely. Will it be now? Is now the moment? And it's always the same with the referee that is not happy. But he's correct, actually. He's correct. He's correct because the ball was way out of that quarter of a moon at the corner flag. Long ball. That's a really beautiful one. That ball stays there for a second. Diallo with a cross. Attention, because there is nobody except of the Norwegian defender. Ooh, another shot deflected. They're asking for a handball. There is absolutely no handball, says the referee, but also it's what Uncle Beppe is telling you. Oh, and that's a really big mistake. Luckily, Fofana was there because he was there. Huh? Erling Brot Holland, the Nordic monster that was looking for his fourth touch. Beppe, do you like my name and profile picture? Bring back Allegri Juventus. No, I don't like it. This is not the thing to do right now. Also because he has to be announced at Napoli in a few hours, few days. No. If you wrote bring back trophies at Juve with the Scudetto, I would have enjoyed it much more. Yeah, but guys, I cannot stay the entirety of a watch along about Côte d'Ivoire. Attenzione against Norway. Speaking about the Farah, repeating everything every time the same thing. I repeated it million of times. If I go with another live over a video, I will tell you about the Farah. Pay attention because now it's Sorlot. Sorlot is running. You see that he's slow. He's slow. He's slow. He's slow. I don't like Sorlot, guys. I'm happy that it doesn't go through. Then that doesn't mean that the other one will be better and that we will sign. But I'm not a big fan for the 40 million euro requested by Atletico Madrid for Sorlot. No, but I know, guys, it's not you. You enter, but I still repeat the same thing because people, they enter, they ask Dafara, and I keep repeating it. Anyway, I'm not happy, as you can see on my face. Odegaard. What is... They will have to repeat it. Rawai. Or Rawa. It's not about the out of position, which I can understand. It's about the touch of ball. It's about the control. It's about what I saw with Atletico Madrid. I'm not a big fan of Sorlot. Now, of course, he will score, but Mamma mia, what a save. They kept the game alive. They kept the game alive, saving it on the line. Mamma mia, what a save. What a save. Mamma mia, what a save of the line. I think it was IVOIRE. Wow. What a save. They didn't show the replay yet, but I can guarantee you it was something spectacular. Sangare. And they play with Kusunu, and now they are on the right side. At the moment, it's not working. For a team that scored only 4 goals in the group stages, 2 against Curaçao, 1 against Côte d'Ivoire, against Germany, 1 against Ecuador. So a team that didn't score a lot of goals. Showed beautiful things, but not a lot of goals. Nusa, the one that is at the moment deciding this game, with a cross into the box, deflected. The referee says there was an offside. And it will be the hydration break. I drank too much coffee, guys. So, and I think that today not a lot of other things will happen. Maybe Ecuador. That's it. Maybe in the gong. Even that, I am not sure, guys. So today we sold, we didn't buy. Bravo. Bring back Scudetto. It's nice. That I like. €6 million. It's really bad. No, WEA, and that's what people got wrong. WEA, actually, the plusvalenza on WEA, so it was €40 million, but the plusvalenza was only €6 million on WEA. The plusvalenza of €6 million were already counted in the books of the last time, so you cannot count it twice. So yes, you are taking them now cash, but financially they have already been counted in the last books. So unfortunately, the WEA situation is not helping this time. Again, I will repeat for the people that entered now. I know that Giovanni was asking and I couldn't because the game was on. I repeat it really short. If you sell Dafara because you already have the next in-line goalkeeper that is from a high level and guarantees you 5 a 10 year and maybe even the possibility to resell him, and you already have him, I have no problem with it. I think it's sad, but I can understand it because Juve needs to find a goalkeeper with experience that can be there tomorrow, that can be there 100%. So no problem with that. If you don't take another goalkeeper and or an old, if you sign an older goalkeeper, selling only for 6 million plus 10% resale, it means that financially, it means 2 things. You were forced to do it with the only player that you could sell and do plusvalenza on, and it means that all the other players of your team at today, there were no valid offers. That nobody on planet Earth is giving you 13 million euro for Miretti. Nobody. It means that nobody is going for the close of Bremer, that nobody is going for Kelly, that today, that nobody is going for Cambiaso, and this is extremely harsh for the continuity of the mercato, because that means that these players are not appetitable on the market. There is no lust for these players. These players will be players that if they are still there and they are seen as an opportunity by other clubs in a few weeks, 5 weeks, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, then they could be sold, but not for the big money, because, attenzione, we have Conan that tries again. What a player. What a fantastic player. That means that actually these players are seen as maybe opportunities, last-minute mercato, which means that you will not be able to sell them. And if you are not able to sell them, you will be blocked in doing your own transfer market. So the news of Dafara of today, it's yes for Dafara, but not only. It's also for the continuity of this transfer market, and it confirms what I told you a few days ago when I told you under-promising, over-performing. So today could have been a beautiful surprise, huh? A statement of Juve. We're not able to do it at today. Don't know, in a few hours something happens, we will be here to tell you. If tomorrow something happens, we will be here to tell you. Carnaval said yesterday, we have clear ideas, we know what we want, and we know where we want to go. Let's see if he's right or not, but will be tough, huh? It's not that Juve do not have the money, eh? This is something also super important for people to understand. It's that we are F up due to financial constraints of UEFA parameters. Today we have been fined on top of that. It will take some long time. That's also, and I'm absolutely not happy with it, but for the people that told, Beppe, you will see, we should go in Europa League so that we understand, and so that we will realize, and so that we will not go with, but yes, we qualified for Champions League. I told you, don't wish that for an Italian club not going in for Champions League, because this is the dead of a 3-year plan. Attenzione, because now the game started again, and now it's Côte d'Ivoire that is in the box. Oh! What a fantastic goal! Maybe the goal of the tournament for Amad Diallo. Mamma mia, what a goal! This is why I love football. Amad Diallo from Manchester United. What a goal! What a goal from Amad Diallo, ex-Atalanta player, ex-Serie A player. What a goal! Oh, this is why I love football. Look at that. He's taking the ball alone on the right side. Boom, boom, triangle with his own player. He's entering with his left, and then without even having space, boom, left, boom. Far angle, 1-1. Who is Messi? What a fantastic goal. Amad Diallo. Messieurs, mesdames, c'est moi. First goal of the tournament for Amad Diallo. The 5th goal of Côte d'Ivoire. The 4th different player. I know it's not true because he already scored against Ecuador. It's the 2nd goal of the tournament for Amad Diallo. After Côte d'Ivoire. Because he was actually the first one to score. After the goal against Ecuador, he was the first one to score in the World Cup. 2026 is able to score the 2nd goal. And what a goal, because it brings Côte d'Ivoire against level with Norway. And it's totally deserved. This is what we are expecting from Chico Conceição. And this is what we are not seeing from Chico Conceição. 23 apps with Ivory Coast, Côte d'Ivoire, 7 goal. I don't know if it's updated or not. Could be the 8th one, but what a goal. Yeah, it's the 8th one. What a goal. What a beautiful goal. Yeah, I'm happy they equalized as well, LJJ. They totally deserved it. And now it changes, because if Norway were thinking that they would have brought that game to an end without conceding, well, we can expect 14 minutes of fire and maybe more. And now it's Ødegaard and Haaland that didn't touch a lot of balls, but you know it. One will be enough for Erling Broad Haaland, and maybe already now. What a bad control from Ødegaard. Oscar Bob entered, forgot to mention it earlier. Oscar Bob for Surlot at the moment, really bad. And also Nuja, so the two wingers out. Schelderup, beautiful player, in. And Oscar Bob, another beautiful player, in as well. Oscar Bob, you know it, Fulham this season. And Schelderup, Benfica. Two young, 22 years old players. Pedersen on the ball, goes with a cross. That ball stays there for a second, but not too long, because now it's a Diomande that goes alone. Oh, Diomande goes alone. He opens on the right side of the field. It's a 3 against 3. Nicolas Pepe is fast. Huh? Oh, that ball goes back to Diomande. No, that's a bit too much. There is a penalty. There is a penalty, says Nicolas Pepe. Referee says no. Referee says no. And I think the referee is right. And I think the rest is right, because I think it's Nicolas Pepe that is putting his leg against the defender, something that we've seen multiple times this tournament. And it's not over, because now the game is more open than ever. Schelderup. Ball in the back. Attenzione, maybe a shot from the distance from Ødegaard. Ødegaard dribbling his man. He's looking for some space. He's looking for someone. He finds some backup in Schelderup. Berg. Schelderup again with a cross, but this time too easy for Fofana. What a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. Diomande into the box. He opens. Offside. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Hey, guys, he's touching the foot, huh? You know that if they are looking a bit more closely and if they take their time to look at the replay, you know that I have my doubts. Did I say thank you or not to Kerim? I forgot. I didn't see it. It was 40 minutes ago. Kerim, if you're still there, thank you for your 18 months and for your message. If the Fara is true, horrible. Yeah, it's true, huh? Yeah, it's true. It's official. You already did the medicals. Kerim the Dream, if you're still there, please let us know. Sorry that I missed it. I just see it now. Hey, you know that, yeah, if it's Inter, if of course it was a penalty. Bob. Except of some big blunders, I must say that 85-90% of the decisions were good. Yeah, I liked. Honestly, I like the referees. There were some controversial takes here and there, but on all the games, we are more than 70 games in the tournament. I must say that the referees were good. Pay attention to the shot, maybe from the distance from Berg. No, I prefer to go to Ødegaard. Ødegaard, he waited a bit too long. That ball goes to Bob. And here they go. They continue to push with Pedersen. Pedersen also beautiful performance there on the right side. And they go from the back. Côte d'Ivoire, bad pass. Diomande. But if there are some things that I really liked in the tournament is if the doctors needs to enter the field, you're 1 minute on the sideline. I like that rule. I like the fact that if you are waiting more than 5 seconds to do a throw-in, it changed side, even if it didn't happen a lot. If you are waiting too long for doing a goal kick, it transforms in a corner kick. Fantastic rule. Even if you pay a lot, you pay a lot. I would give, I don't know, a throw-in or something like that. But anyway, the price is exaggerated from a goal kick to but it happened once. I like the hand in front of the mouth, but it needs to be consequent for everyone, because Bellingham should have also received a red card, because yes, I don't care if he was speaking friendly or not. Who knows? I don't know. He can do it with a smile like that, with smiley eyes, and saying the most big blasphemies or insults. So you never know. So, or You give red for everyone or not to everyone. But no, I like these rules because you also see it with the statistics that you increase the percentage of played time, which is a record at this World Cup. I really, really like it. We go from 55 to 62, I believe, of minutes played, actual minutes played. I like that. I don't like the hydration break, you know it. And then they let play. Yeah. Which helps in the intensity of the game. Conan. Ball, Côte d'Ivoire. But seriously, all these kind of things, if it improves the playing time, the intensity is great, huh? Really great. So it's not I'm against every new rule, absolutely not. By the way, a lot of them are good. Because it helps to win time, to lose with fake things. Pedersen that played to me a good game out. Arnsnes. Let me check how you pronounce it correctly. Frederick Arnsnes. It's difficult, huh? From Benfica. Another one from Benfica. But Kessie played a good game today, and difficult game, good game. He's playing a good game. Not impressive, not wow, but good game. But it's a tough game, eh? It's against a big team there. Look at where he is now. Look at the position. Giving some support to Sangare that needs it. I'm always scared of these long possible shots from every team. We saw a lot of goals from outside of the box because the ball is allowing it. And pay attention because we see a total different build-up now with Norway that is pushing because they, of course, they don't win anymore, so they are in a way forced to push for it. And Norway is really trying now. Oh, that ball. I'm still waiting for the goal of Holland. Will it arrive or not? Will Holland score or not? And in the meanwhile, let me add and say thank you to Ian. Ian, thank you, my friend. Just finished a very good book called Das Reboot. I will write the title already. Das Reboot. About Germany reinventing its national football program and build generation that won the 2014 World Cup. Should be required reading for Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio board and maybe German FA too. It's crazy, yeah? Because Germany worked really well. Attenzione, because and here he is, the Nordic monster. Always him. I told you he needs one. One touch is enough. He doesn't need tiki-taka. He doesn't need the dribble. He doesn't need the goal a la Del Piero. He doesn't need the effect of the Trionda. He doesn't care about all of that. He just needs one ball, 90 minutes of anonimato, because he has been really anonymous, where I'm sure that if you go on Twitter, the new generation would already have called him a finished player. He is there, and Papa brought Holland. He's watching the sun and he said thank you for his fifth of the competition. Look at that, and probably he missed it, huh? Look at that. I don't know how, because that's not really what what he wanted to do. But he's there and he scores, and it could potentially be the one that is sending Norway to the round of 16. Hurling brought Holland at the 86th minute, the most important minute to do it. Frank Kessié is looking at the ground. Holland is looking at the sky. Hey, this is football. It hurts. It's the reality. After the 1-1, of course, Côte d'Ivoire was losing a bit of energy, and that energy was transmitted to the one dressed in white. And look at that. He doesn't believe in it. This is the most ugly goal that I scored in my career. I was not even expecting it. I was not even calling it. I was there by mistake. The ball is going to me. It's attracted to me. Hurling brought Holland, can we say, the best number 9 of the world. We can say it. But pay attention, because it's not over. Maybe an opportunity for Côte d'Ivoire. Thank you for your fantastic, beautiful donation. I wrote it down. I will speak about the German flop later and that fantastic work that they did back then. I didn't read the book yet, but things gone wrong for Germany. Maybe because at a certain moment they believed that they were again the Übermensch in football, that they were the strongest one on earth, and they didn't pay attention to the rest. Because it's beautiful to be at the top, but you need to keep it. Because you know it, what you have, it can be gone. Italy, probably the problem of Italy, Jan, is that they cannot read. They can have a book of 900 pages of Roberto Baggio. It's not that it's good or not, we don't know. But they didn't even open it. If you give them to them, Das Reboot, I'm sure that they will not. Even if you make a Netflix adaptation, they will not even watch it. Pay attention, because Holland is toying. And Ødegaard is on the ball. There is absolutely no foul. They play with Oscar Bob. Bobby. Oh, captain, my captain with Ødegaard. Oscar Bob. Winning a throw-in, that's an important one. And look at the Juventini. Let's see if the Juventini are increasing. Hey, how long will it take to reach 44? Mamma mia, oh. Yeah, they have some difficulties now. Kessié could focus on Mercato now, but it's not over until there is the whistle. Probably they will give 7 minutes. So wait, before jump, even if I see them really tired. This one was a big knock on their head. Pay attention, because there is a counter-attack. It's again Erling Haaland for the fantastic, beautiful control there in the box. He's keeping with his physicality. He wanted to do something else. Erling brought Haaland. Let's see how long they will give. I said 7. Let's see if I'm correct again. I'm really good in guessing the... Yeah, bravo, 7. Beppe, you're a goat. I'm really great in guessing the additional time. Can you bet on that or not? Is there a betting site to bet on the added minutes or not? I would be rich today. Kusunu. Kessié. Dai, Frank. Il presidente. Tonight, France against Sweden. Oof, oh. They give up. Côte d'Ivoire is out. I tell you already. Makes no sense to play the 7 minutes. They are totally out. They burned every single energy and calorie that they had at disposal. Wait. Let's see if in Dallas something can happen. Oh. Yeah, but they need to stop complaining. Stand up and fight. Get up, stand up. Get up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Bravo. Dai, 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 dai. Conan with a... Oh, the post saved them. You never know. You never know. Wait, wait, wait. This game is not over. This game is not over. Pay attention to the offside. That cross is not arriving because they were scared of that offside, indeed. Sangare. And the cross. No. They play with a short pass. Will they look for a corner? It would make no sense because they never score from corner kick. They go with... There is a penalty. There is a penalty. The referee says no, it's a foul from Diomande. Let me check. But no, there is a push! And that smile. That beautiful smile. He's beautiful, huh, Holland? Handsome, handsome guy. What a beautiful smile. 5 goals in the competition, taking over at the moment Mbappé, that will play later today at 11 p.m. Italian time. All in, huh? Oof. Oof. Conan was out. Diomande out. Touré and Guesson in. All in. Hey, die. I want another goal. I don't know for who, but I want another goal. Yeah, there is a foul there. There is a foul there. No, says the ref. So they play. Ball, Côte d'Ivoire. I die. Play. Play, I want another goal. I want another goal. Oscar Bob. Yeah, the supporters of Côte d'Ivoire, they don't believe in it anymore. But it's a fine spirit. Look, they try, huh? They try. They play in the back. They open again. Oh, beautiful triangle. Ah, that was a bit difficult, but that ball stays in possession. There is no foul. There is no foul. They take the ball. They cross. Put that ball into the box. Maybe now. Dai Sangare. Control with your right. Open. Fast. You need to be fast. Attention, because it starts to be nervous. Oh, we can see something. We could possibly see something. Pay attention because there are some fights there. Huh? Pay attention to the yellow cards. Pay attention to the red cards. Odegaard. Pay attention. Head to head. Attenzione. Probably Odegaard deserves that yellow card. Not been given. It's one of the last opportunities. I probably will go to a 98 and with all the time that has been lost. Allez, Franck! Il Presidente! I want a goal from Franck Kessier. Do it now. Die, Francky. Vas-y, Francky, c'est bon. Vas-y, Francky, c'est bon. Die. Show me that you get it. Show me that you get it. Pay attention. Franck will go. Go immediately. It's not Franck. Oh! What a save, but also what a free kick. Oh, Amad Diallo was there with his... It was a perfect free kick. How did he save that? Nyland, man of the match. Wow! How much does he cost? I don't want Villar anymore. I want Nyland. Immediately. ASAP. How much does he cost, Nyland? Where is he playing? What is his history? Nyland, Sevilla. About to leave. He's leaving. Contract expired. He's a free transfer. Guys, sign him. Die, a last one. A last one for Côte d'Ivoire. Oh, that would be beautiful. Die, die, push, 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 push. Die, 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 die. It's a corner kick. It's a corner kick. Mamma mia. Oh! 14 corner kick. Is 14 a lucky number? Also with Fofana that is going. Die, a beautiful goal of Fofana. That would be crazy. Die, 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 die. Die. I want Fofana goal. I want Fofana goal. I want Fofana goal. I want Fofana goal. Die. Amad Diallo. That ball goes into the box on the second post. That ball stays there for a second. It's still in the box. They can play it. Play it. Don't play in the back. Don't play in the back. Hey, it's over. Oh, it's a pity. Congratulations to Norway. I'm happy for Norway, of course. I'm happy for Norway. I'm happy for Norway. But I'm sad for Côte d'Ivoire. Holland, I told you, the Nordic monster. He didn't need to do anything, just to be there at the right moment to push it in. The SOFA score was like 5.9 before the goal, and then it raised up 7.4. He will probably receive the MVP, which I would give to Nyland, because Nyland really, really saved them. 27 touches at the end for Erling Brood Holland. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful game, huh? Yeah, it was better. I'm sad for my friends from Côte d'Ivoire, honestly. But I'm happy for my friends of Norway. That's the thing with Juventini of the world. Who is your man of the match, guys? Who is your MVP? And Nusa is crying. What a beautiful goal. We didn't mention it too much, but the goal of Nusa was spectacular as well. Chapeau. Chapeau. Beautiful game of football. Honestly, to me, Côte d'Ivoire deserved at least the draw. Eric, that recorded with me that fantastic video about Norway. He's happy. The first thing that he's doing is I come on the channel celebrating. Congratulations to Eric. Happy for him. I think the draw would have been more deserved with an extra time, maybe going to penalties. At the end, you have the difference maker. The one that is making the difference is called Erling Brood Holland, the best number 9 of the world. Without any doubt for the 25 years old players. 5 goals for him in the tournament. Going over Mbappe that plays later today, right under Lionel Messi that needs to play. Still, again, Cabo Verde of Virginia. Beautiful moments of football, I can tell you. By now, that's the positive that we can see. What can we think about all of that? Kessier, good game today. Not wow, but it was a tough game. So you see that he can also play at high level. Sorlot. Yeah, he plays out of position. I don't care. To me, it's not a Juve material. Leave him where he is. Berg, man of the match for Dioskin. Yeah, it was a beautiful game with good teams. I agree. Dai, we close the watch along now. Maybe I make a video about the Fara. Maybe I make a video about the Fara. Ciao Juventini, thank you for being with me. You were once again, fantastic. Grazie, forza. Juve. Ciao.